Hello, little explorers. You know what happens when anger takes over? Let's find out in today's story. Today's story is It Isn't Nice to Be Angry by Sonia Mehta. Grumps, the goat, has a terrible, variable temper. If he doesn't like his food, he goes red with anger. If he misses his turn while playing, he goes purple in the face and shouts and yells and stamps his feet. And if someone says something he doesn't like, oh ho, you had better not be around him then. Grumps goes red, then green, then blue, and then boom! He explodes with anger. All his friends tell him to calm down, count to 10, advises Snuffle the squirrel. Drink some water, suggests Bobo the bear. Just behave, says Wom the worm. No one likes people who scream, shout, and lose their temper all the time. But Grumps just can't seem to help it. One day, all the friends are sitting around having a nice picnic. Bobo has brought a big honey cake. There are piles of sandwiches that Crumble the cat has made herself. There's a lot of lemonade that Grumps has squeezed and carefully filled into a bottle. Everyone is having a lovely time. In fact, they are having such a good time that Snuffle the squirrel jumps up and begins to do a little dance. It is such a lovely day today. I want to sing, I want to play. She prances around on tippy toes. Suddenly, she loses her balance. She falls on the picnic mat. The bottle of lemonade that Grumps had brought topples over, and the lemonade spills out. There's a pin drop silence. Everyone looks at Grumps. Grumps goes red, then green, then blue, and then boom! Snuffle! He yells at the top of his voice. How can you be so clumsy? Grumps stamps his feet. He shouts and yells. He chases Snuffle until she runs up a tree where Grumps can't get to her and hides. Grumps glares at everyone else. I know you're all laughing at me, he says. You are all stupid, silly, and I hate you all. He's so angry that he can't think. He pulls the picnic mat and all the food goes flying. There, now all your food is ruined too, not just my lemonade. Then he storms off home. Storm, storm, storm. All the animals looked at each other. What are we going to do about his terrible temper? Says Crumble the cat, looking worried. It is just not good for him. I don't care, squeaks Snuffle. I'm never going to talk to him. Ever, ever, ever again. Then Bobo starts thinking. Bobo the bear is thinking hard. Grumps is our friend, he says. We must help him. I have a plan. All the animals gather around him. Bobo tells them his plan. In the meantime, Grumps has gone home. He calms down. He starts feeling bad. I wish I hadn't spoiled the picnic for everyone, he thinks. After all, Snuffle didn't spill my lemonade on purpose. It was just an accident. He goes back to picnic spot. He has decided to say sorry to everyone, but there is no one there. I wonder where everyone is. Grumps thinks to himself. Whoops! Whoops! I will go and ask Whoops, he thinks. He goes to the worm's house and says, Whoops! Whoops! Where are you? Come out! Yells Grumps. But Whoops is not home. So Grumps goes to Bobo's house. He knocks on the bear's door, but Bobo is not home. Bang, bang, bang! He bangs harder, but there's still no answer from Bobo. Grumps decided to find Snuffle and say sorry to her. He goes to the tree in which Snuffle lives. Snuffle, I'm sorry, he shouts, but Snuffle's little door stays closed. He knocks and knocks and knocks, but the door stays shut tight. Now Grumps is worried. Where has everyone gone? Has he upset them so much that they have all left Foggy Forest? Nope. Whoops and Snuffle and Bobo and the others are actually all hiding in the trees and bushes and watching Grumps. Tee Gil Snuffles. He's worried, all right. Shh, hushes Crumble. He must not hear us, or our plan will fail. They all watch poor Grumps getting sadder and sadder. His ears droop, his tail droops, even his horns, which are usually so pointing, look all droopy and sad. I have driven all my friends away, thinks Grumps sadly. All because I get so angry. If only they would come back, I will never, ever, ever get angry again. Grumps sits glumly on the grass. Suddenly, he hears a rustling sound. He looks up. Crumble and Snuffle and Bobo and Whoops and all others come rushing out. Hello, Grumps! They shouts together. Grumps jumps up in delight. He claps his hoofs and runs around each of them. He hugs them all. Oh, you are back! You are back! He shouts. I thought I had driven you away with my bad temper. You almost did, says Snuffle sniffing. I had decided to never ever talk to you again. I will never be angry with anyone again, promises Grumps. And to make up for the last one, he plans a picnic for which he brings all the food. He bakes a cake that's almost as big as Crumble. He brings basket of nuts of Snuffle. There's enough food for everyone in Froggy Forest. They have a wonderful picnic. Grumps even joins Snuffle in her silly little dance. And guess what? Grumps is not angry ever again. Every time he feels that old bubble of anger, he remembers how lonely he felt. So he squashes that anger after all. It isn't nice to be angry. I hope you loved today's stories, little explorers. Stay curious, and we will see you in our next adventure. Bye for now. Love you.